for cyclo and bicyclo compounds. Okay, let us take the first example. Right, so first of all, we need to identify the open structure or closed structure. Can say this is a closed structure with total number of carbons are total 5 carbons, right? So you have to say, can say which one will be act as a parent carbon chain. Can say the cyclic structure will be acting as our parent carbon chain, 3 carbon containing compound. Okay, so there are total, okay, you will get more clarity when you go for the remaining examples. Okay, right, so in this case maximum number of carbons are present outside or with the cyclic structure. With the cyclic structure, within the cyclic structure you have 3 carbons, outside is single carbon, so hence maximum number of carbon is here. After choosing parent carbon chain, what is the next step? Numbering. Okay, so can say remaining two are acting as our substituent. Okay, this is acting as what? Substituent. This is also acting as what? Substituent. And as you know, substituent should get the lowest number, so 1 2 3. Next, primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Okay, so listen carefully. So here primary prefix indicates what? Cyclo and bicyclo. But can say this cyclic structure is a root word parent carbon chain. So this is, since it is acting as a parent carbon chain, it will not come under primary prefix. Coming to secondary prefix means substituent. It is present at first position. So what I will write? 1 comma 1 dimethyl. Next, coming to root word, can say pink color carbons are parent carbon chain and it is in cyclic structure. So what I will write? Cycloprop. Cycloprop. Primary suffix is what? Single bonds in. So what is the name of the compound? 1 comma 1 dimethyl cyclopropane. Okay, next, second one. Right, if you try to figure out, total carbons are 1 2 3 4 5. Can say the cyclic ring has the 3 carbons, so hence which one is our parent carbon chain? Cyclic ring with maximum 3 carbons. Okay, so can I say these two are acting as our substituent methyl group, right? So now the question is, from which direction I have to start? Always you have to start, the substituent should get the lowest number. So I will take like this: 1 2 3. Okay, next, primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, there is no cyclo bicyclo extra. Okay, there is a substituent at which position? First position and second position. So what we can write? 1 comma 2 dimethyl. Next, root word, parent carbon chain is a cyclic structure, hence I will call cycloprop. Okay, primary suffix is alkane. So cyclopropane. So 1 comma 2 dimethyl cyclopropane. Next, coming to the third example, very important. You have to understand. So this is the structure. Okay, right. So let us see. So can say here total number of carbons are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Total number of carbons are 8 carbons. Okay, now can I say the ring has total 3 carbons? Ring is made up of 3 carbon, whereas outside chain is continuous. Can say chain is of 5 carbons, right? So which one you will choose as a parent carbon chain, ring or chain? Which one will be the parent carbon chain? Chain will be acting as our parent carbon chain, not the ring, because ring is a total 3 carbons. So can I say at this condition ring is acting as a substituent, right? And while numbering 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so here primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Can say primary prefix is there, which is cyclo bicyclo, but the cyclo structure is present at which position? Third position. So what you should call here? 3 cyclopropyl. Since it is a 3 carbon propyl, 3 cyclopropyl, there is no further chain or branch. Next, root word, 5 carbon, 3 cyclopropyl pent. Primary suffix ane, 3 cyclopropyl pentane. There is no functional group. So what is the name of the compound? 3-cyclopropyl pentane. Okay, right. Coming to the next one, fourth one. So this time I'm going to take equal number of carbons. Okay, so in this structure, total number of carbons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but when you observe clearly, can I say ring is made up of 3 carbons, whereas chain is made up of 2 carbons. So which one you will choose? 3 carbons or 2 carbons? 3 carbons. So therefore, this will be acting as our parent carbon chain. Okay, that means this is acting as our substituent. What is a substituent? Ethyl group. If you start giving numbering 1, 2, 3. Okay, so therefore what we can write? Primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Okay, so there is no prefix cyclo bicyclo because this time it is a root word. Secondary prefix is there at which position? First position. So what you should call 1 ethyl. What about root word? 3 carbon. So cycloprop. Cycloprop. Primary suffix is what? Ane. So what is the name of the compound? 1 ethyl cyclopropane. Okay, right, let us go with the next fifth example. So ring is made up of how many? 1, 2, 3. Chain is made up of how many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, ring is made up of 3 carbon, chain is made up of 3 carbon. Can I say this time both are having same number? So whenever you get same number carbon, go with the ring, not with the chain. Okay, first of all, the one which is higher number, that will be our parent carbon chain. If both of them are having same number, then always choose the ring, not the chain. So therefore, can say this part is acting as a substituent. So substituent name is what? Propyl. 3 carbon is there, propyl. So numbering 1, 2, 3. So what the name of the compound? Primary prefix is not there. Secondary prefix is there. Which position? First position. So what you should call? 1 propyl. Root word is what? Cycloprop. Okay. Primary suffix is ane. So 1 propyl cyclopropane. Next, sixth one. So cyclic ring is made up of 4 carbons. Okay. Where outside ring is made up, outside chain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which one you will choose? Ring as a parent carbon chain, or you will choose chain as a parent carbon chain. Can I say chain has many carbons compared to the ring? So here chain is a parent carbon chain. Can I say this is one is acting as a substituent now? Right, this one is acting as a substituent. What is the name of this substituent? Can I call cyclobutyl? Okay, cyclobutyl. So primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Primary prefix is there, first position. So what you can call? 1 cyclopropyl. Secondary prefix is not there. What about root carbon? 6. So what you should call? Hex. Primary suffix ane. So 1 cyclopropyl hexane. There is no functional. Next, seventh one. Okay. So there is a cyclic ring has total how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whereas here outside 2 carbon, 1 carbon. So this time we will choose ring as a parent carbon chain or chain as a parent carbon. Ring, because ring has the 5 carbon. Okay, so now after choosing parent carbon chain, what is the next step? Our next step is giving numbering. Okay, while numbering, first is functional group. Do you have functional group? No. What is the second priority? Multiple bond. Do you have multiple bond? No. What is the third priority? Substituent. Okay. If I start numbering from here, do you get 1, 2, 3? Do you get 1 comma 3? Okay. Whereas if I start from this direction, okay, so you will get 1, 2, 3. You will get 1 comma 3 again, right? So now the question is, ma'am, both side we are getting same number 1 3 and 1 3, but if I start from left side, okay, if I start from A direction or B direction, let us see which direction is better. If I start from A direction, first position is methyl group, third position is ethyl group. If I start from this side, B direction, first position is ethyl group, third position is methyl, because this is nothing but ethyl, this is nothing but methyl. Okay, so which one is better, first position with ethyl or first position with methyl? You have to go for ethyl, alphabetical order. So therefore if you start your numbering, so you will get 1 2 3 4 5. So if I write the name, primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, so there is no primary prefix, secondary prefix is there. So first write alphabetical order first. So what you will get, 1 ethyl, next 3 methyl, root word, can I say cyclopent, cyclopent, next primary suffix ane. So what is the name of the compound? 1 ethyl 3 methyl cyclopentane. Okay, right, let us go with the next one. Right. So let us see when what to do whenever we get these model questions. Can say here it is a 6 carbon ring, 6 carbon ring, and this is a 1 carbon. Okay, this is a ring, chain, ring. Are able to understand? This time we are talking about doubling. Okay, so whenever you get competition between ring, chain, ring, always choose the chain, not the ring. Okay, always choose the chain, not the ring. So that means this acting as a substituent, this is also acting as a substituent. So what we can write here, the name of the compound, dicyclo. Can I say this cyclo, how many carbons? 6 carbons. So what we can write, 1 comma 1, or you can directly, no need, because since there is a 1 carbon, it's your wish, you can use 1 comma 1, or if you don't use also it's okay. If we use, then what you will get, 1 comma 1 dicyclohexyl. Next, primary prefix, secondary prefix is not there, root word, 1 carbon, meth, secondary suffix ane. So 1 comma 1 dicyclohexyl methane. Whereas in second case, can I say this is a 6 carbon ring and this is a 4 carbon ring. So this is also ring, this is also ring. Can I say there is no chain now, but that means we have to select any one. So which one you will use as a parent carbon chain, 6 carbons or 4 carbons? 6 carbons. Okay, whenever you get both, I am repeating again, 8th example, 9th example, know the difference. Here it's in the 8th example, it's not about number of carbons, it's about ring and chain. Whereas in 9th example, it's only about rings, there is no chain. Okay, right. So therefore whenever you get two rings attached, so therefore what we can say, go for maximum number, and this will be our one first number. So can I say this will act as a substituent less number. So what we can write, 1 cyclobutyl, secondary prefix is not there, root word is cyclohex, primary suffix ane. So 1 cyclobutyl cyclohexane. Next, 10th one. Right. So can also this time also ring ring, both are rings, right? So this is a 6 carbon, this is also 6 carbon. This is a ring, this is a ring. But what we studied that only one will act as a parent carbon chain. So in this example, what happened? You can choose any one as parent carbon chain. Suppose if I'm choosing this one, so you will get one. So what should I write? One cyclohexane, one cyclohexyl, cyclohexane.